TLO, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch. We are not live, but you can leave a like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your post notification bells, man. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK. If we do go live and you happen to miss it, all the highlights from that said live will be on this channel. Don't forget, we also have the Patreon. This is an out-of-date list of everything that's on there, but I will update it soon, man. We've been dropping movie after movie after movie. Show is Fresh Meat is starting this week. And This is England just ended, so Fresh Meat will be starting. But yeah, you can check it out. Don't forget, we also got the Discord. The link to all of this is down in the description below. I added something called a link tree. I'm pretty sure you all are very familiar with Linktree. It cleaned up my description box. Just check it out. It's not only, it's some other stuff in there too, man. You know, help me get to the UK, man. The GoFundMe's back in action, man. I took it down. I don't know why, but you know, TikTok told me to put it back up. So I put it back up. So let's get it, man. Anyway, man, top 10 hardest UK accents to imitate. Okay. I feel like I had my tea this morning, PG Tips, 4 sugars, milk. I'm going to give this a try, man. We put both headphones on, man. I'm going to go ahead and embarrass myself today. Today? Lad? Okay. Got it.
And set up your store.
Oh, that's Mojo.
Now picks for the top.
Okay. Shout out Mojo, man.
Top 10 hardest UK accents to imitate.
When I was there and I really needed to go to the toilet, I was thinking, Tribe, I wonder what their toilet...
Channel and ring the bell to get notified UK accents that can prove particularly awkward to copy. So, clear your throat, warm up those
Liverpool is definitely going to be top 1.
vocal cords, and let's see how many of these regional wonders you can recreate.
Am I right? What have you happened today what you're doing? Robbing people, robbing them of stuff that's important to them.
Number 10, Cockney.
Cockney.
This job is bigger than anything Bridge has done up until now.
This job is bigger than anything Bridges has done up to now.
With the sheer size of London, it's no surprise that the city boasts multiple accents, but none are quite as famous or as difficult to master as good old Cockney. Everyone recognises how it sounds, and most can copy a few key phrases, although the rhyming slang does confuse the issue for some.
Come on, let's go.
You're not doing it the way he speaks.
Alright, you're not doing it the way he speaks.
Rhyming slang does confuse the issue for some.
Alright, you're not doing it the
Alright, you're not doing it
way he speaks.
But Dick Van Dyke's infamous portrayal of Bert in Mary
I don't think it's that hard. I feel like I got that right.
Poppins proves that
100%.
Cockney isn't exactly easy to grasp.
Alright, I'll do it myself.
Alright, I'll do it myself.
Number 9, Mancunian.
Mancunian.
These things that I want, I can't have, I do without.
It's not usually listed as a particularly prominent UK accent, but it is difficult to do right.
I never even heard this one.
Thanks to a barrage of popular comedians, entertainers, and a certain Britpop band, the Manc accent has become much more well known.
That's what it's about, you know what I mean? It's like everyone's...
You know what it's about, you know what it's mean, everyone... Hold on.
The Manc accent has become much more well known.
That's what it's about, you know.
That's what it's about, you know.
I mean, it's like...
You know what I mean? It's like...
Everyone's a bit squared at the moment.
Everyone's a bit squared up, you know.
Aren't they, you know what I mean? Everyone's just a bit serious and miserable.
Everyone's a little bit serious and miserable, you know.
You know what I mean?
In fact,
you know what I mean?
if you did want to try and add it to your own intonation, you could do worse than to listen to a back catalogue of British rock music for inspiration. Or just watch a few episodes of Corrie.
Perhaps I should stretch out on the couch and we could do this properly.
Number 8.
Stretch out on the couch and we can do this properly. It just sounds like for that one, you just miss a syllable or something.
Ulster English.
You know, you live in your little bubble here behind your wall with your...
You know, you live in your little bubble here, huh?
Maids, chauffeurs, and
shoppers.
Servants.
Everyone loves a good Irish accent, but there's so many
shoppers.
Variations that it...
And servants. I'm good at that.
Can be tricky to separate them. And Ulster English brings a whole new dialect on top of a very distinct tone of...
Are you crazy? My bad.
Speaking. And because it's so distinct, it's immediately obvious whenever it's done badly.
I have a very particular set of skills.
I have a very particular set of skills.
Skills I've acquired over a very long career.
Skills I've acquired over a very long.
The unpracticed will often find themselves slipping into other accents and generally getting more and more frustrated.
Has his sudden tragic death interrupted your studies? Has a bit
Or frustrated.
Has his
sudden
tragic death
tragic death
interrupted your
tragic death
studies? Has a bit actually, yeah.
Number
It has a bit actually. Yeah. My bad.
7. West Country. West Country.
As a guy can do it, get mambo.
Right.
What did he say?
Our next entry touches on various regional twangs, each as difficult as the next to recreate. From Bristol to Cornwall, these
Oh, what is this joking?
accents are actually widely used on TV, especially by some of our favourite comics.
I said 5 minutes,
I said 5 minutes.
but nothing. Women
Aha! Look at this guy, Stephen Merchant.
TV, especially by some of our favourite comics.
I said 5 minutes,
I said 5 minutes.
but nothing. Women like you are the reason this chicken's late in the first place. You'll be lucky if you get any of my lovely chicken if you keep up this kind of behaviour.
Stereotypically, the West Country ramble is obviously associated
It's fast.
with farmers, but it's not all hayfields and combine harvesters. The hard-hitting crime drama Broadchurch also puts the accent onto primetime telly.
I love you very much.
I love you very much.
And if you remember, a smile, give it a go for me, would you?
And if you remember, smile, give it go for me. Thank you.
Number 6.
It's just fast.
Scouse.
Where's me coffee cup with the mould in it?
Where's me coffee cup with the mold in it? Lad, hey, y'all know I'm honorary, so this might be a little easy for me.
I threw it away, sir. But I was breeding that mould.
But I was breeding that mold. But I was breeding that mold. Wait.
The mould in it. I threw it away, sir. But I was breeding that mould.
But I was breeding that mold.
As one of the most recognisable British accents, the Liverpool tone is also one of the most often imitated, but that doesn't make it any easier to copy.
I just think we should go to the toilet.
Another
What is he talking about?
favourite for TV comedians, there are famous Liverpudlians throughout British popular culture, so there are plenty of examples of how it should sound, from Paul McCartney to Steven Gerrard.
You know, we didn't know anything about any of that. So we got ripped off,
But Harry
His wasn't that bad.
Enfield is still a standout resource for anyone who's not from the city.
If y'all want to Scouse, man, if anybody's not from the pool watching this or anywhere from UK, go listen to the UFC fighter, man, Paddy the Batty.
What's going on here?
Number 5.
What's going on here?
Glaswegian.
All right, mate.
How you, mate?
All right.
All right.
Trying to nail a generic Scottish accent can be challenging enough. So throw in regional deviations and it's even more complex.
No, it's cool.
No, it's cute.
Keep it.
You keep that.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At best, most people channel Mel Gibson by shouting freedom as loud as they can, but anything else and it all goes a wee bit wrong, and a bit groundskeeper Willie. Still, at least there's a long list of famous Glaswegians to study for this particular sound, including the controversial comic Frankie Boyle and the 12th Doctor Peter Capaldi.
Get it into your head. Yeah. Rewind to...
Get it into your head.
Stay in your head.
Yeah. Rewind it into your head. That sounds Jamaican, hold on.
And the 12th Doctor Peter Capaldi.
Get it into your head. Yeah. Rewind today in your head.
Yeah. Rewind it in your head.
Okay, stop explaining it to me.
Number 4, received pronunciation.
What?
Received.
This is not just some woman I'm carrying on with. We intend to marry.
Closely linked to Queen's English, received pronunciation.
We intend to marry.
Pronunciation is arguably the most stereotypically, quintessentially British accent of all, even though it's rarer than a lot of today's other entries. To your average Brit, it's essentially labelled as a posh accent, supposedly in line with how the royal family speaks, and it's typically associated with the south of England.
So this is not even for me. This not for me, so I'm not even gonna try this one no more.
England.
Well, then, let's not overcomplicate matters unnecessarily.
Well, then, let's not overcomplicate matters unnecessarily. Wait. Well, then, let's not overcomplicate.
With the south of England.
Well, then, let's not overcomplicate matters unnecessarily.
Well, then, let's not overcomplicate matters unnecessarily.
Often a go-to tone whenever American shows include a British scene, it usually takes professional training to get it just so. Number 3, Birmingham.
I said next time you'll come back and talk, you'll be a talking guest instead of a singing guest.
Oh.
Right?
Bloody hell, Sharon.
When's that next week?
An accent with the unfortunate
I can't do Ozzy Osbourne.
distinction of having previously been rated as Britain's least intelligent, the Birmingham or Brummie sound seems to be constantly copied. But anyone who tries to feign it usually falls short. In fact, the accent is so difficult to understand that when Birmingham City Council set up an automated phone service, even it couldn't comprehend the local inflection.
Yeah, Birmingham is hard.
At first.
I kicked the date, she was pregnant the same time she was pregnant.
I kicked the date, he was pregnant the same time she was pregnant.
So? And I don't know how she can get pregnant anyway with your little...
However...
And I don't think she can get pregnant anyway with your little... You know what? That was good, right? I feel like that was it. That was a hit.
With shows like Peaky Blinders pulling in massive audiences, opinions could...
Oi! Alice!
Soon start to change.
You're a good man.
You're a good man. This is one of my favorite shows all time. I don't care what nobody say.
I'm a good soldier.
Number 2, Welsh.
What the bloody hell is this?
What the bloody hell is this? There's an anime in Welsh?
Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
It's another that can...
Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
Split into lots of local variations, but for anyone who's not from Wales, most Welsh accents are almost unfathomable.
I've never seen the human condition illuminated in such a way.
With
I've never seen the evening condition illuminated in such a way.
sounds unlike anywhere else, general Welsh languages and dialects seem an ongoing fascination for the rest of Britain and the rest of the world. Naturally, that interest leads to lots of, mostly unsuccessful, attempts to imitate the Welsh way of speaking. But even if you do perfect the accent, pronouncing the place names is a whole new challenge.
That's not a real place name. No.
Just up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyngyll go get a Quindrobwll, Llantysilio go. The temperature...
Shut up. No, that's not real.
Got to 21 Celsius, that's 70 in...
He's too proud of that to be fake.
Fahrenheit.
Number 1, Geordie.
Sometimes it's difficult to understand the Geordie people.
You know, what I reckon is that if they had themselves proper jobs, they wouldn't be up to all this, larking every night.
What?
Newcastle, a city...
If they had themselves proper jobs, they wouldn't be up to all this, larking every night.
What?
Newcastle, a city famous for Ant and Dec, Alan Shearer, and for having its own reality TV show.
Y'all telling me, y'all told me I should come to Newcastle when I come there, so I'm gonna need a translator is what y'all saying.
It's no wonder that the Northeast accent has become so popular, or so synonymous with the UK.
They make a canny noise like.
I beg your pardon?
But while it's
They make a canny noise like.
Often considered as one of Britain's friendliest accents, it's not the easiest to get to grips with. For anyone who's trying to forge it, it's usually the case of a few cannies here, a tune or two there, and a why man to finish.
I hated this show, man. I started watching it on here, I couldn't even finish it.
But true Geordies will spot the copycat a mile off.
It better not be no like last week. Me cracker's still burning. Alright, this week we will be doing all new pet.
One of the worst shows. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know in the comments how I did, man. I tried, man. I'm trying to entertain y'all on this Sunday, man. I'm trying.